think you forget your role? You are a public servant. You serve the people, Governor. You're not a king. Governor, what are you planning on doing about the constitutional rights violations in New London, Connecticut, in town of Groton, and the state police unlawfully arrested a journalist, myself, and my cameraman for asking a question about overtime? What do you plan on doing about that?
Earlier, we said we'd talk to you about that offline.
Well, I've contacted your office many times. There's 55,000 signatures that have been signed to a change.org petition calling for the firing and prosecution of the state trooper involved, who's received 6 figures in overtime working a desk job.
Yeah, we're going to talk to you about that offline, but thank you.
Back to Sue's question. So your office,
Guess he doesn't want to answer the question.
He came with a camera, not a weapon. His only intent, to get the governor on record about state-sponsored abuse of power. Instead, he got rolled eyes, dismissal, and the usual smugness from the political class who see cameras and questions as threats. He did what any engaged citizen in the so-called Constitution state would do, walk up to the front door of government power and ask questions.
Hi. Yeah, Governor Lamont, my name is Sean Paul Reyes. Hi, how are you, sir?
Nice to see you.
I'm suffering a grave injustice in the state of Connecticut. There's an overtime police scandal.
Run right now.
I know, I understand, Governor, but this is a grave injustice that's happening in the state of Connecticut, sir.
In the so-called Constitution state, he did what every citizen should have the right to do. Calmly asked the governor why a state trooper who spit in his face, waved a weapon around, and raked in massive overtime still walks free while the rest of us would be in cuffs. The governor's response? Turn his back on the people, literally.
Excuse me, Governor. Governor Lamont, this is a serious issue. This is supposed to be the Constitution state, and my constitutional rights are being violated, Governor.
Get him to him. I'm with
I understand.
You. What can we do to be helpful? Because I got to get him
I've
to
sent
a thing
numerous.
right now.
I've sent numerous
Okay.
emails, and no one's responding to my emails.
Well, why
I'm an
don't you
independent
email me
journalist.
to-
My cameraman and I were charged with felony voyeurism for investigating a state police officer. Governor,
Why don't you email me? He's got to get to a thing that starts in a few minutes.
excuse me, Governor. I would just like a moment of your time to talk to you. There is a police scandal going on with overtime, desk officers making 6 figures every single year, working a 9-to-5 desk job. And I would like your comment on it. I would need your assistance. You're a public servant, Governor. This is a travesty of justice, what's happening in the Constitution state.
Set up a meeting if you want to.
I have tried to set up a meeting with you.
If you're sitting around with your camera playing games.
This is not playing games. This is journalism, Governor. This is journalism. You are the leader of the state of Connecticut, an elected leader, a public servant, and there is an injustice happening in your state. It's on camera for the world to see, Governor.
In the so-called Constitution state, he did what every citizen should have the right to do. Ask the governor why a state trooper isn't held to the same standards as the rest of us peasants. Before he could even finish, the governor's chief of staff tried running interference. Because accountability isn't on the schedule today. And the governor? Oh, he showed real leadership by turning his back and walking away. Because nothing says public service like dodging questions from the public.
The Connecticut State Police are conspiring with the town of Groton Police to violate my constitutional rights. As the elected leader of Connecticut, I would like your assistance in the matter.
We'll look into
Yeah,
it.
well, if you give me
Matt,
your
we'll look
contact
into that.
information,
I'm sure you've
we'll
been
be in touch
contacted.
with
You should know all about it. There's been thousands of emails sent to your email address.
And so I'm saying, I will
Are you
give
his chief of staff?
I give you my email address. And we
So
can
you
set up
guys,
the time
you
to
guys
meet.
have definitely
That's
know
what
about
we
it.
could do.
You guys have definitely known about it.
I'm asking to meet with you to
Local
help you
media,
with your issue.
local media has covered it.
So that the goal is to get your issue resolved. So let's sit together and work on that together.
So what's your name?
Matthew Brockman.
Matthew Brockman.
Yep. If we want to get the issue resolved, I'm saying let's work together to get the issue resolved.
I want to get the issue resolved.
So then let's do
this
that.
This is an
So
overtime
I'm offering that
scandal.
opportunity to do that.
But I've contacted your office and nobody. Have contacted the governor's office and no one has contacted me.
I
No one has gotten back
apologize
to
for
me.
that. And here you
Not
are.
only
I'm
me,
saying, give me my-
thousands of people have contacted your office. Thousands.
I can't speak to this, what you're saying. I'm saying to you, if you want to work on an issue, then I'm happy to help.
Governor, please do the right thing. Stand up for the Constitution, Governor.
I'm
Okay.
telling you that if you have an issue, we're here to help.
And what's your position in the governor's office, sir?
I'm the chief of staff of the governor.
Okay, thank you, Matt. I don't know why all the law enforcement officers, as soon as I walk up, they just come out of nowhere and start surrounding me, getting closer. Would they do that for another journalist that's asking questions? I don't think so. I mean, the double standard here, again, I don't have a nice little Fox News or MSNBC mic, but
Capitol security starts to swarm, not because there's a threat, but because there's a camera. And in the Constitution state, nothing sends public officials into panic mode quite like public accountability. If you ever wondered how afraid public officials are of public scrutiny, this is it.
Governor, I see you have a few minutes. You have a few minutes to talk, Governor. You're talking to other people, Governor. I would just like to talk to you. Just a few minutes of your time, Governor, so I can give you the details. Just a few minutes of your time so I can give you the details of what's happening, Governor. Governor, it's a constitutional rights violation, Governor. Governor, come on. 5 minutes of your time. The people want to know. I know your office has been receiving countless emails from people across the country who are interested in the story, Governor. You can roll your eyes all you want. This is a real story.
Asked and answered 5 times. You're not helping your cause.
I don't have a cause. It's my rights. That's what we're talking about here. It's my rights. So because I ask you questions and you ignore me and you say I'm playing games, you're not going to help me now. I'm not helping my own cause. Is that how this works? I think you forget. I think you forget your role. You are a public servant. You serve the people, Governor. You're not a king. You are not anybody special. You are here to serve the people. What does not helping my cause mean, Governor? Governor, what does that mean? By asking questions, engaging in journalism, trying to get justice for an injustice, Governor? Is that what that means, Governor? You have nothing else to say, Governor. We're going to hold you accountable, Governor. We're going to hold the state police accountable, and we're going to hold the town of Groton accountable.
This is exactly why we need citizen journalists, because the press won't knock on the governor's door. The lobbyists aren't interested in overtime scandals or broken transparency laws, but Long Island Audit, he will knock. He will ask. And guess what? He'll film the whole thing, so we can all see who's really playing games. Stay tuned, stay loud, stay legally armed with the First Amendment.